Oh, my Lord.
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
No matter what, it is impossible to escape the intimidating aura of the eighth wonder of the world, Andre the Giant.
Yeah, even I can't dispute that, Saxton. There is no greater force than the 7'4", 500-pound Giant.
Down to the floor.
Oh, nasty fall.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Many of the early WrestleMania events were shaped by the colossal presence of the eighth wonder of the world. WrestleMania 2 featured a 20-man over-the-top rope battle royal that featured WWE superstars and players from the NFL. It should be of no surprise that the match saw one superstar left standing, Andre the Giant.
I think Victor is in some trouble here. Throughout his illustrious career, Andre the Giant's been known as the master of battle royals. Andre's dominance in the WWE versus NFL Battle Royal at WrestleMania 2 was simply awesome.
There's no doubt about that, Michael. Look at how easily Andre disposed of a world-class tag team like the Hart Foundation. The eighth wonder of the world tossed Bret Hitman Hart over the rope and onto his partner, Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
Irish whip. Body on body. Wow. Hip attack.
Goes down hard.
What a stomp. Good grief.
What does Victor need to do now to remain a factor in this match? This may very well be one of his toughest challenges in a very long time.
Well, he's certainly looking a little worse for wear, but that doesn't mean you should count him out just yet. I'm sure there's plenty of fight still left in him.
He's in control. Andre is down and in serious, serious trouble. And it's reversed. There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Oh, brutal.
Shoulders on the mat. Victor with an easy kick out there.
Too soon.
Andre the Giant is definitely feeling his oats right now.
Bad move there.
I don't know what made him think that was a good idea.
No, he reverses it. And no luck against Victor there.
And the instinct from the Giant on display.
Toss to the outside. And guys, for Victor is back really against the wall. I don't recall the last time he looked so fatigued.
The damage has been done, guys. I don't see how he can possibly recover from this beating he's taken.
I think I can safely speak for all of us when I say that this beating he's taking is pretty tough to watch.
The only strategy I think makes any sense when you go up against Andre the Giant is to utilize the classic boxing technique of...
Classic!
Oh, no!
Tombstone pile driver!
This ends now.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
The Giant got it! The Giant gains the victory!
Here is your winner, the 8th wonder of the world, Andre the Giant!
So for Andre the Giant, he grabs the victory here tonight.
What a dominant victory by Andre the Giant.
And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
And as we all know, guys, this one can literally end anywhere in this arena.
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Real quick, in case we have any newbies watching, a Falls Count Anywhere match means that this contest can literally end anywhere. Simple, right? Even Saxton can understand those rules.
In describing this match, Corey, you said it can end anywhere, which means we could see this match conclude in the ring, the stands, the locker room. Heck, it could even end outside the streets.
And on top of that, it's worth noting that anything is legal in this match, guys. The only rule is there are no rules.
Oh, the sledgehammer connects.
That'll scramble your insides.
The sledgehammer connects.
That'll scramble your insides. As part of the Ascension, Connor destroyed any NXT superstar who moved. And I can speak to that as this monster and myself battled for the right to be #1 contender to the NXT Championship. But Connor doesn't walk alone.
Got it.
Michael, that sledgehammer can cause some serious damage.
Corey, you certainly have a history with Connor dating back to NXT. But in September of 2014, the WWE was introduced to Connor and his partner Victor. And together, they vowed to take all of WWE to the wasteland.
The Ascension dominated NXT, and once in WWE, the destructive duo took aim at the New Age Outlaws, Tyson Kidd and Cesaro, the Lucha Dragons, and the legends from Dudleyville, the Dudley Boys.
Got it.
Michael, that sledgehammer can cause some serious damage.
Every superstar tries to create a finishing move that they can perform on any opponent. I don't care who you are. Andre the Giant's sit-down splash will leave you.
Penny predicament. Gets the shoulder up. Got it.
Michael, that sledgehammer can cause some serious damage.
Got it.
Michael, that sledgehammer can cause some serious damage.
There are certain finishers that seem like there's no coming back from. I think if you pulled the WWE locker room, the sit-down splash from the 8th wonder of the world would be #1 on that list.
You never want to count a WWE superstar out, but I don't see anyone kicking out of a pinfall after they've suffered the sit-down splash from Andre the Giant.
Oh, the sledgehammer connects.
That'll scramble your insides.
Oh, the sledgehammer connects.
That'll scramble your insides.
Guys, the most important thing for a superstar...
Look out. On.
No! That should do it. Yeah, talk about a bumpy landing. Oh my gosh!
Super-sized elbow drop.
Well, he's running on fumes here.
He's got him covered. You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal.
Not yet.
As Byron mentioned, anything goes in this one, which means we're likely to see a liberal use of weaponry here tonight.
And keep in mind, Cole, the fact that there's no disqualification also means that anybody can interfere, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Look at this. And he got a near fall out of it.
He's still in this.
Andre the Giant is definitely feeling his oats right now.
Well, guys, the referee should have it relatively easy here tonight because, as you know, in a Falls Count Anywhere match, anything goes. Some damage has been dished out, but certainly not enough to assume this one's even close to being over.
Hard to argue your take on this match, Michael. When there are no rules to enforce, the official's sole responsibility in a match like this is to simply declare the victor.
Yeah, the referee may only have one job, but I'm still willing to bet he finds a way to mess it up.
You know, I'd say the Falls Count Anywhere match was popularized back in the Attitude Era, but before that, I remember Pat Patterson and Sergeant Slaughter's famous 1981 alley fight, which many consider to be the precursor to Falls Count Anywhere. Bulldog! Delivered with force.
As Byron mentioned, the Pat Patterson-Sergeant Slaughter alley fight had many of the elements of a Falls Count Anywhere match. Most notably, I'd say, was the heavy weapon usage.
Yeah, that match had everything from cowboy boots to brass knuckles.
Damage to the body. Whack!
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Oh, shows no mercy.
In that poor chair, it looks like a twisted heap.
Who knows what's going to happen? This match could go anywhere. We're seeing two outstanding athletes looking to prove their dominance in there, but only one can walk out victorious. Who will it be?
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Shows no mercy.
In that poor chair, it looks like a twisted heap.
He's making a statement here with this attack. Andre, ooh, what impact.
Looks like we're coming up on the end. No! Oh. That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Got to be careful not to take on too much more damage here. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
And the instinct from the Giant on display.
You can bet. Oh, shows no mercy.
In that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Oh, shows no mercy.
In that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap. He's never lacked for energy. A man that big, you can see why.
And now one more time.
No! Oh. Looks like we're coming up on the end of Connor's night here.
Did you hear that thud? God.
Look at Andre the Giant.
Oh my gosh!
Supersized elbow drop.
That's how you put an exclamation.
Now that got those shoulders on the mat.
Let's go.
You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
If you haven't hit record yet, now might be a good time to do that. These guys are going to have a match you'll want to watch over and over again.
No matter what, it is impossible to escape the intimidating aura.
Pile driver.
Spiked him. Incredible.
Look at Andre the Giant.
Oh my gosh!
Supersized elbow drop.
He's in control now.
Cutting it close here, guys.
What a coward. He's trying to get himself counted out, Cole.
Exiting the ring. Very interesting game plan here.
Down they go. Arenas around the world became filled with fire and despair when Kane appeared at In Your House, Bad Blood 1997. The entity tore the door off the Hell in a Cell and attacked his brother, The Undertaker.
Kane tore through the Attitude Era and even Tombstone baseball legend Pete Rose at WrestleMania 14, but that was only the beginning for this monster who battled Mankind, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, DX, and a host of others.
Kane's held so many championships, I can't list them all here. And in recent years, Kane formed Team Hell No, reformed the Brothers of Destruction with The Undertaker, became the Director of Operations for The Authority, and showed us that the Demon was back.
Oh, nasty impact.
And there's his speed paying off.
And the big guy is feeling awfully good about himself right now.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
There's only one other man who could deliver the Tombstone Piledriver with the same power, the same force, and the same level of destruction as The Undertaker, and you're looking at him, the Devil's favorite demon, Kane.
Talk about this thing. You don't kill me, I will introduce you to some people you don't know.
Kane's Tombstone Piledriver is an unstoppable instrument of destruction. The Demon has put countless superstars out of commission with a devastating maneuver.
After someone's been dropped with the Tombstone Piledriver, they're never the same again. In fact, it could result in the end of that.
Kane, oh boy.
Slam straight to hell. He can end it here.
Shoulders down, is it enough? And they kick out at 2.
That's either sheer genius or complete stupidity, Cole.
Look at Kane. It's coming. Oh! Knocked off his feet. Now that's, here's the cover. Too close for cover. Not yet. Oh, what a splash.
History has shown that the fire to annihilate is always burning inside Kane. What we don't know is when the Demon will appear.
And the instinct from the Giant on display.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
When Andre the Giant taunts you, you definitely know it.
I've personally been attacked by Kane, so I speak from experience when I say the monster doesn't discriminate. The feeling of fear is very real when you see Kane walking towards you. It's a horror no one should experience.
The music, the fires of hell, the image of Kane, all these things are horrifying. And then the behemoth begins his assault on an opponent. I'm getting chills just talking about this.
Oh, what a splash!
Axe handle finds its target.
Strategy against Kane? I don't know. How about retiring from sports entertainment? Look, you have to stay away from the Demon's power. Kane is so strong, he can mutilate an opponent with his bare hands.
Hip attack, so sudden.
What is Andre the Giant?
No! That should do it. That might be the end of Kane tonight.
Look at Andre the Giant.
Oh my gosh!
Super-sized elbow drop.
This one's over, guys.
When it comes to Kane, the physical and demonic power, he goes for the cover.
Andre the Giant did it.
GG, let's go, let's go.
Here is your winner, the 8th wonder of the world, Andre.
Why Bray Wyatt? Why can't Bray Wyatt be last? Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't act anymore. Wait, what's the match rules?
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
No matter what, it is impossible to escape the intimidating aura of the 8th wonder of the world, Andre the Giant.
Now, you and I can't dispute that, Saxton. There is no greater force than the 7'4", 500 100-pound giant.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts.
Andre the Giant had an appreciation for fine cuisine like a 5-star Michelin-rated chef, and knowledge of wines from all over the world that would rival the most sophisticated wine enthusiast. There are also stories of Andre eating 16 steaks and 12 lobster tails in a single sitting at dinner. Whack! Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
WWE Hall of Famer Pat Patterson tells incredible stories of Andre the Giant going from restaurant to restaurant while on the road, enjoying an amazing range of cuisines and wines from one end of the world to the other.
The 8th wonder of the world was known as a connoisseur of the finer things in life, and even owned a restaurant at one point in the historic Canadian city of Montreal. Andre the Giant did it all, and then some.
Clothesline! Right in the back of the neck. Technique.
In 1993, a touching video tribute on the career of Andre the Giant aired across all of WWE television programs. That footage was the way WWE announced the creation of its Hall of Fame, and its first inductee was none other than the 8th wonder of the world.
Harsh impact. Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
When WWE announced that it created a Hall of Fame, it was fitting that its largest superstar and one of its most beloved figures would be the first to be inducted. There's no one in our business like Andre the Giant.
Talk about a giant announcement. What a way to let the world know that there will be a WWE Hall of Fame. There's no better way than to make the 8th wonder of the world your first inductee.
This isn't where he wants to be, guys.
He needs to get back inside that ring.
Pin attempt.
And the Giant getting the shoulder up. You can't be serious. You thought that would keep the 8th wonder of the world down? You got bigger problems than I thought. What a stomp. Good grief.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Boom, what impact.
And the instinct from the Giant on display. Wyatt kicking some serious tail here.
Nailed it. Oh, what a crash.
Oh, shows no mercy.
In that poor chair, it looks like a twisted heap.
He's feeling it, and Andre's scary as all get out when he's rolling like this.
Nice. Shot it.
No! Oh. Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Look at Andre the Giant.
Oh my gosh!
Super-sized elbow drop.
This one's over, guys.
victory.
Thank you, Bray. Thank you. Thank you for not doing your signature on me. Whew.
Here is your winner, the 8th wonder of the world.
Two more guys. Come on, let me get Finn Balor. And it's the Demon. I'm gonna get my arm detached. But I'm Andre the Giant, so it's like breaking a bear's arm. Does Finn Balor the Demon? I think he eats bears whole. My brother's scared of Finn Balor, Demon. Come on, let's go. GG's.
Andre the Giant is capable of leaving carnage in the ring. Just look at the 8th wonder of the world's 15-year undefeated streak for proof.
No matter what, it is impossible to escape the intimidating aura of the 8th wonder of the world, Andre the Giant.
I can't dispute that, Saxton. There is no greater force than the 7'4", 500-pound giant.
I'm gonna destroy your face.
Andre the Giant had an appreciation for fine cuisine like a 5-star Michelin-rated chef, and knowledge of wines from all over the world that would rival the most sophisticated wine enthusiast. There are also stories of Andre eating 16 steaks and 12 lobster tails in a single sitting at dinner.
WWE Hall of Famer Pat Patterson tells incredible stories of Andre the Giant going from restaurant to restaurant while on the road, enjoying an amazing range of cuisines and wines from one end of the world to the other.
The 8th wonder of the world was known as a connoisseur of the finer things in life and even owned a restaurant at one point in the historic Canadian city of Montreal. Andre the Giant did it all and then some.
He misses the dive.
And unfortunately for him, there was no water in the pool. Down they go.
That one fails to connect.
Great idea by him. Too bad it was awfully executed, though.
You gotta believe this one's over. Oh, backing it up. He's going for the pin. This one's not over yet.
Nah, not yet. Too early.
And Finn Balor slips out of harm's way.
Extraordinary elusivity.
And the instinct from the Giant on display. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Finn Balor is definitely fading a little here. I'm not sure how much.
Boom, what impact!
I knew it was only a match. No! Oh. Can he end it here?
Look at Andre the Giant.
Oh my gosh!
Super-sized elbow drop.
Nobody does it quite like him.
Yeah, he's got a lot left in him.
Everyone knows the Irish are about as tough as they come.
Splash! Massive!
What is keeping Finn Balor in? And he kicks out.
Even now, Finn Balor refuses to give an inch, fighting through and battling on. Boom!
The outline of the Demon King's paint can be traced back to Finn Balor's battles in Japan. The Demon King first appeared on a global scale in the main event of the historic Beast in the East special. I've always said, everyone has a dark side.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
As you mentioned earlier, Corey, 2015's The Beast in the East special on the WWE Network was when the mythical power of this warrior was realized after Balor defeated Kevin Owens and became the NXT champion.
NXT TakeOver events in Brooklyn, London, and Dallas were amazing displays of the Demon King's warrior spirit. But the most incredible showing came at SummerSlam 2016 after the Demon King bested Seth Rollins to become the first.
We got to cover. Andre the Giant gets the shoulder up.
Just not enough damage done yet, Cole.
Oh my God, a clothesline. Oh, what a splash. When this guy's on, look out. Andre the Giant.
No! That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys. Yeah, talk about a bumpy line. Oh my gosh!
Supersized elbow drop.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
The shoulders are down. The Giant got it. The Giant gains the victory.
Here is your winner,
GG's Finn, you had a good run. Undertaker probably going to chokeslam me 10 times and Tombstone powerslam me 10 times. But no matter what, still gonna be one of my favorites.
The time for talk is over. We'll find out who the best is in the ring right now.
I am so excited this moment is finally here.
Aside from Saxton's commentary, this has all the makings of an epic match.
No matter what, it is impossible to escape the intimidating aura of the eighth wonder of the world, Andre the Giant.
Now, you and I can't dispute that, Saxton. There is no greater force than the 7'4", 500-pound Giant.
Oh, so ruthless.
Now that's how you use a table to your advantage.
Guys, you never know what you're going to see in a match like this. And if you need proof of that, just go back to watch Daniel Bryan versus Kane from Extreme Rules 2014.
Inside the ring now. As Corey mentioned, Daniel Bryan versus Kane from 2014 provided scenes we never thought we'd see. Most notably for me was Bryan carrying Kane back to the ring via a forklift.
That's right up there, Michael, but let's not forget that was also the match where Kane went through a flaming table.
Oh, what a crash. Real quick reminder, guys, there are no disqualifications and no countouts in this one. Anything is legal. Oh, and there are enough weapons under the ring to fill an armory.
As Corey mentioned, there's a treasure trove of weapons under the ring. Everything from kendo sticks to steel chairs to fire extinguishers. If you can think about it, it's probably under there.
And when that's the case, it's not a matter of if you're going to get hurt, it's a matter of how badly you're going to get hurt.
Tossed around like a rag doll.
Andre the Giant now on the defensive. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment tonight. You don't step in the ring with this guy and walk away completely unscathed.
And knowing him the way I do, I'm willing to bet he thought he was going to get through this match unscathed. But that obviously is not the case here. Michael, that sledgehammer can cause some serious damage. As we've seen in the past, Extreme Rules matches create a type of hysteria that's difficult to describe, even more difficult to contain.
These competitors are just...
Oh, man, what a leg drop.
Incredible.
I'd have to agree with what Byron's saying. When you've got action taking place all over the arena...
The Undertaker makes his presence very clear now. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Choke slam!
He might just win this thing right here.
That is exactly what The Undertaker needed.
Oh, the sledgehammer connects.
That'll scramble your insides.
Here's a cover.
Andre the Giant gets the shoulder up.
He's got some more fight in him, guys.
And it's Andre the Giant getting out of that one.
If you ask me, guys, matches like this where there are essentially no rules are one giant free-for-all where absolutely anything can happen.
Oh, it's locked in. Looking to lock it in here.
I don't think he's got it completely locked in.
He fights his way free.
But how much energy did he exhaust fighting his way out?
He's never lacked for energy. A man that big, you can see why.
He might have it.
No! Oh. Just when you thought he had nothing left. When Andre the Giant taunts you, you definitely know it.
Beautiful technique.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Oh my good tombstone pile driver. Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
He's got the shoulders down. 2, 3.
The Undertaker puts it away. The Undertaker with a tremendous win.
So close.
Here is your winner,
GG.